If you guys were really thinking that Stranded Deep is gonna fall flat on his face, you guys are wrong. This game actually stood up after falling on his face. The latest update is so good, guys. You guys have got no idea what they have added. Today I'm gonna go through all the stuff they have added and a few bug fixes and changes and stuff. But myself, I always like to investigate, if you can call it like that, to see what they have added on the new screen. So as you guys can see, it is update 0.60.00. So what we're gonna do is quickly, I'm gonna go here in paint, I'm gonna go select a circle. They added the new Goblin Shark, guys. This Goblin Shark looks so creepy. I mean, like how the mouth positions and everything. I mean, I'm pretty hyped for that. They added a new hammerhead, but honestly I think the hammerhead has been there for a while. I just think they actually shifted it from experimental to stable build. They have added the whale shark. The grouper is a very big fish. They added the turtle, but I also think they just took this turtle from experimental to what do you call it, to stable, if I'm not mistaken. And also they added a new watch, dude. I actually checked this watch out. It is pretty neat. You get so much more options now. Like you still have got your health, your food, and all of that stuff. So that, which is cool. But they've added new things like the hunting, the cooking, the harvesting, the physical, and craftsmanship. So you can actually like upgrade your person as you go, which I think is pretty neat. And then also next to that, they added female characters, guys. Like literally, they added female characters. And what I like about the game is when I did say create a new game just to check it out, I didn't actually go into a game. I just wanted to see all the options, because actually most of the options that were there before is actually available now. But we'll get to those stuff right now. This game has really changed, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight down to the strategy page. We're gonna go to the update. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of bug fixes. I just want you guys to see how much work was placed in this. Okay, let's scroll down. So we got bug fixes at the top, stable log bug fixes. We got changes, and then what they have added, obviously the new content. Oh my goodness, this list goes on and on and on, guys. Look at all the stuff they've added. So one thing that really caught my eye was this beam team. So I'm not quite sure who was the team that actually made Stranded Deep. I actually never even looked at it, but when I saw beam team, I was just like, no, hold up, this is new. So I don't know if someone actually took over Stranded Deep, but if they did, guys, what they have done is amazing. So I'm just gonna skip all the bug fixes and changes and what. For me, it's about the new content. That's what gives us that hype. So they added a new intro screen. You guys should check it out. That intro screen is really cool. It's a movable, like a moving ocean going over Stranded Deep, which is pretty neat. They added new main menu and loading screen visuals. Added new female character. Select from the new character gender option when creating a new game to play as either a male or a female character. Cooperative gameplay will assign both genders, but these can be alternated from the gender option. Changes are purely cosmetic. So it means what they're technically saying, if you're male or female, it doesn't mean that one has more strength or better crafting skills or nothing. It's just visual, just it's a woman. That's about it. So added female voice over audio clips, added clean character clothing models for the intro private jet scene, meaning that when you're actually in the plane before it crashed, you actually got your neat overalls on, and you don't have this destroyed overalls of a plane crash, but you weren't even in a plane crash yet. So added game difficulty settings, guys. This is so cool. It's not just game difficult settings. It's actually like you guys will see. They added so much options for you to choose from. So they got normal difficulty, which is just like Stranded Deep as you know it. They got hard difficulty, meaning that like if you, for example, eat too many coconuts, your side effects will come earlier maybe, or whatever the case is. Like you'll probably get sicker quicker. You'll probably die from poison quicker. So they just bumped up the difficulty a bit for all those tryhards out there. They got creative difficulty, which I understand by reading this entire thing, that they say you can actually like change your difficulty as you would please. Like you can even be, you are invincible, so you can do that. They also give you a hat to wear so everyone knows that you specifically just how ironic it is, just specifically that everyone knows that you like to play it on easy. So they literally say, so everyone knows you like it easy, so but they give you a hat for it. So I think I will stay with normal for now. But anyway, they added animal difficulty settings as well. So the same normal normal, passive meaning like normal is as we know it. Passive is such as you'll swim past the shark, he won't do anything until you have done something to him. You'll walk past the snake, he won't do anything until you do something to him. Exactly, they are just passive. Then they said removed animals. My goodness, if they had to remove the animals, it will be so bad. But once again, just looking at it, removing animals will make the game a bit more of like a creative mode. So I think in the future they might bring out like a creative mode as well. You can just build like whatever you want on so many islands and stuff. Then they added new player stamina, which is pretty cool. I actually checked this out when I was sprinting. There's actually like a bar at the bottom. I'll show you guys. It's green or yellow. It actually like glows down, which I think is pretty neat. But not that neat because you can't really run that far. You gotta upgrade your person first, and it's just more and more stuff to do. But it's actually awesome. At least it feels like you're working towards something. You're not just a level 100 person running around anymore. Hunting skill. So as you guys have seen, let me just go find that photo quickly. Right there at the top, hunting. So let's quickly check what it's about. So hunting skill level affects the amount of damage melee and ranged weapons do to creatures in the world. Hunting experience can be gained by killing creatures. The more dangerous the creature, the more experience, guys. You guys get it what I'm saying? This game is coming back to life. The creativity they placed into it. As I said, Beam Team, if they didn't create it, they really actually came back with a big bang. So we got cooking skills. Cooking levels affect the amount of calories food give. A higher cooking level will give more nutrients. Cooking experience is gained by cooking food. This is so good. Harvesting skill. Harvesting levels affect the amount of damage done to resources when using tools. A higher harvesting level will gather resources quicker. Harvesting experience can be gained from harvesting resources such as trees, rocks, clay, scrap, and wood. Alright, then physical skill. Physical skill levels affect your stamina and oxygen. Higher physical levels increase how long you can sprint and hold your breath underwater. Physical experiences are gained. So technically what it says, the more you run, the more you swim, the more you hold your breath, obviously the more physical experience and skills you will gain. So we got crafting skills, which will obviously be based on the more you craft, the better and quicker it will become. I just want to check it out. It's gained by crafting items and building structures. The more advanced the object or structure you craft, the more experience. Oh, that is neat. That is actually neat. So it means that if you actually build just a pot and you build a house, for example, or a raft or something, you'll get more experience from the raft than actually the small coconut pot or whatever the case is. Added sprint swimming for faster underwater movement, which I am very grateful for because my dude died several times because he couldn't swim enough to get out of the water. So added a new tool belt. So this is the part that I really like. They actually added a tool belt. So for the people that do not know what a tool belt is, it's not actually like a literal tool belt. You gotta put it around him. It's at the bottom of the screen. You'll have a few squares, meaning that you can actually drag stuff into your tool belt. For example, you're gonna have the pickaxe. You're gonna set the sign, like assign it to key number 1. In the second slot you might have like a coconut for number 2, so when you're hungry, instead of going in your inventory or whatever, you just press 2, it automatically eats it. Then you got like number 3 for a refined knife or whatever the case is. So I haven't tried it out, but I know the tool belts on all the other survival games, they are assigned to certain keys, and that is what they are used for. So each tool belt level unlocks more hotkey slots. There we go. Hotkey slots, as I was mentioning, is technically like a shortcut for that thing you want to use, if it makes sense. The next level tool belt. Keyboard uses 0 to 9. There we go, guys. I was actually correct. Controller uses D-pad for the first slots. There are 2 ways to bind an item to a hotkey slot. #1. Hold the item and hold the hotkey for a second or 2. Ooh. That's actually like a tutorial in this as well. Select the item in the inventory and hold the hotkey for a second or 2. You should hear a confirmation sound when the item is bound. Alright, so this is a new thing. You might not always hear the sound, but just hold it for a few seconds. Add a new ability to pin a crafting combination to the screen with right mouse button. Added a yucca cuttings on wild yuccas, which can be planted in farming plots. Yucca cuttings can be found on wild yuccas and planted in the farming plots. Yuccas take 48 hours to grow and provide 6 fibrous leaves each harvest. That's not actually too bad. So it means technically if you harvest them yourself, like actually grow them, they take 48 hours to respawn. I think in a game it takes like 4 days or something, so it's like 50% quicker. Fibrous leaves are used in water sills to provide water, making, yeah, the yucca leaves are very, very important. The farming to farming plots. Alright, so here is the thing, guys. Here's the thing that we were talking about earlier in this picture. Technically, as I said before, let's just quickly go back to paint. They have added the goblin, they have added the hammer, they have added the whale, they have added the... goodness, oopsie. They have added the turtle, they've added the grouper, they've added the new watch, and they've added the female character. So that's technically what I just say here. What I've added a yucca, a yacht shipwrecked, a Polynesian shipwreck. So this is different shipwrecks they have actually like put in the game. Survivors sheltered from past survivors, which I think is freaking amazing. Just imagine stumbling down to an island and you find already structures there. I mean, that's pretty cool. Restored volley Easter egg, driver stay, slate Easter egg, and parcel Easter egg, which I've got absolutely no clue of. So here's another thing I'm really happy about. They added the spike glass, sorry guys, so you can actually like view while you're like on your island. You can maybe view and try to see on other islands, meaning that they've actually enhanced some of the crafting stuff. So added a new raft canopy. I know this was under experimental, but they've actually brought it out to stable now. Then raft controls and raft animators. So that is technically all the stuff they've added. Do you guys get it why I say the game is coming back to life? Literally, I'm not even joking. So here there is a lot of stuff they fixed. Fire torch, sharks, fleeing behavior not working correctly, yeah, farming crops, projectiles. There's so many stuff they've actually fixed. There's something about a lionfish. I don't like the lionfish. Collider being hard to select. Alright, anyway, so that's the changes, like the bug fixes they've done, a bunch of changes they've done. I will drop the link in the description below. You guys can go check it out. I think for now, I want to take the time quickly and show you guys. Let's play and play. You guys got to see the new intro, as I told you guys. It looked really cool. Like, this wasn't there, a Beam Team Games production. That's why I think Stranded Deep was handed over to new people, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, as you guys can see, it's 2019 Beam Team, all rights reserved. So I think it was really handed over. So here's the Stranded Deep I was talking about, with the water just going like that. Creepy music. Alright, anyway, let's hit that enter. So after hitting that, you go actually back to how it was before, like with all of the stuff, obviously. Like the screen as it was before. As you guys can see, day 33 was the day I was on. I actually lost my progress. I'm gonna start a new game. Here it is. You can go world, existing, random, mode, single player, cooperative. Ooh, there's a female character. Difficulty, you can set it as you want. For myself, normal, male, back. I just want to show you guys Cartographer. If you guys are still watching, which I really hope, you guys will see Cartographer is pretty cool. This actually looks like a map of the island. So you guys know that this island, it is like, we all, how can I pronounce it? We all know there's some people that draws maps of the island and so forth. So technically I think you'll automatically be respawned here. These are probably still under production, even though it says currently, current version. What does this say? They don't even say any statuses, but yeah, there's north, so it technically gives you north. You'll go to that island, so you can always maybe find your island whenever you're a problem. You can even search up here for the island name, most probably. You can even create a new world, create an island, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's go new game. We're just gonna keep everything like it is. Let's start it up. Let's check this out, guys. Let's check this out. I just want to share this awesome experience with you guys. I mean, like, I've already went through all these changes and stuff, and the stuff they've added, so we might as well just experience this as well. Alright, loading scene. So we're gonna be back in the jet now. I'm starting this all the way over. I want to check out the clothes. Yep, the clothes are new, guys. The clothes are actually new. Alright. Oh, turbulence. Turbulence. Oh, more than turbulence. Oh my goodness. I wanted... This dude is probably wearing a seatbelt, but it doesn't even look like he's holding on, eh? He's just like sitting there. Alright, this thing is still not fixed where it went out. I don't know if, I believe it should have gone out. Got stuck on the chairs. I remember the other ones doing the exact same. Good stuff. Alright, let's take a swim. Oh my word, it's not like even all the way full of water. Now that is pretty neat. I gotta work on my sensitivity. Okay, let's take in swim faster underwater. It feels about the same. apparently, as I understand, this plane wreck is gonna stay here. Okay, let's get to the small. Oh my goodness. Loading. Alright, so I'm happy to see some improvement. Now you're gonna be close to the island. Oh, there we go. Press C to open crafting menu. Alright, I'll check that now. Game is laggy for a reason, for a bit. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, let's press C. Oh, you're something new. A tool belt. Oh my word, guys, you actually craft a tool belt. Tool belt punch 1, tool belt punch 2, tool belt punch 3. Alright, bird snare, fish trap, still the same. Let's check this out. Game not laggy anymore. Probably had to just render in. Wooden shelf, wooden table, sleeping bag. Yes. Housing. Alright, so it looks like technically all the stuff is still there. For the crafting materials, let's just check out maybe the rest, the building. I want to check out the boats. Oh, there is a shark right there. Oh, here's a raft canopy. Also, I'm playing an experimental. I wonder if that's not why it's maybe laggy a bit. But anyway, for the sail, the rudder, the boat motor, all of those things. Alright, so far so good, guys. So I'm going to go ahead out and play some Stranded Deep. I'll see you guys in the future again. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't dropped a like and subscribe yet, please do. But for now, cheers, everyone.